Welcome to this version of Chopped. Today, our team of 4 accomplished human interface design professionals will use ideas and items from websites across the internet to bring you a fresh new look and user experience for the University of Colorado's PhET simulations page. But let's begin with what we already have to work with. The old, tired, and just really irritating features on what could be otherwise a pretty cool educational site. The first item, as agreed by everyone from the user survey to our crack team of experts, the directions for use for the PhET simulations website is disastrous. From the initial homepage to the subsequent pages and simulations, directions for use are so minimized and not readily accessible that one almost somnambulates through the site, often finding information through trial and error. Once one does find what they are looking for, access to instructions or directions is often not available to the user at the time of need, and therefore makes the simulation tedious and a non-learning experience. That is, unless one is teaching frustration. The second item up is the organization of the menu items and the simulations themselves. While there is some categorization of the simulations in terms of age and grade, as users, our team often found the categorization confusing and lacking clarity. The site organization does not promote the rich content available for teachers to participate in workshops, access instructional materials, activities, and the simulations themselves, which is a real shame. Our team of professionals considered many of the simulations to be lacking in aspects such as graphics and visuals. We felt they presented a dated feel rather than a sleek and modern look one would expect in a 21st century simulations website. Many simulations lacked sound reinforcements to supplement the simulation action. Significantly lacking in the simulations was user feedback or indicators for users to assess completion of tasks for reinforcement of success or need for correction. So, in our chopped basket, we have assembled a plethora of items to improve the look, flow, and overall user experience of the PhET site. Let's begin with the navigation architecture. A cleaner design of the homepage would put financial calls to action in a different location, would improve sizing of the branding logo of PhET, and would make the access to the simulations page more prominent. From the Khan Academy, we have a really great search component where it is more visual and a simple drop-down menu that expands to fill the screen. This approach from Khan Academy also incorporates the use of breadcrumb navigation so that a user is constantly reminded of their orientation within the site and search. From BrainPop, the page design is of a minimalist design, and there is absolutely no question about what the content is about in the options icons offered to the user. This would benefit the PhET user by matching the system to the real world in terms of expectation and concepts. It would also help the user on the PhET site if appropriately designed icons were used to distinguish between information valuable to teacher and that of the student, and activities versus simulations. From Molecular Workbench, we have additional navigation and web page design interface specifically highlighting the method of using navigation icons and information architecture and a consistent, identifiable graphic that really helps user flow. It is the easily recognized actions and options that also provide experienced users with flexibility and efficiency of use of the site as well. From the Bill Nye the Science Guy site, we have rollover indicators to provide information for where to go in the site, and rollover indicators that pop up menus to choose options. PhET could use a great deal of this technology in their site to help users find information, directions, options, or emergency exits. For example, on the simulations themselves, rollover options could provide simplistic directions for actors used in the simulation or act as aids to the user. To conclude, we have an inspired edition, the Screen Snapshot. This would allow users to document their work or progress in a simulation, or perhaps review or share with classmates in a collaborative work group. Thank you for watching our version of Chopped.